Hello. So, what is going on with the world at the minute? Don't ask me. Because what's fact and what's not fact, you don't know. Fake media probably being pushed out constantly. What media do we follow? We don't know. But even they, once they get their fingers round you or their hands round you, you cannot escape that and you will then become believing all of their stuff. Yeah. But what's going on with stuff like immigration at the minute? I mean, people getting kicked out left, right, and centre. It's probably a conflictual viewpoint. But then there's stories where people get to stay because of certain laws and legislation involved. And that's probably why people want to get rid of the Human Rights Act. But I'm in disagreement with that as it is. I don't agree with that. Especially when the reason I'm probably still here right now is because of that. I mean, imagine that the UK about law, they're already trying to go around stuff, and they probably have done for centuries, that already exists, and trying to find loopholes. Imagine with that main legislation not there, they're going to be running circles around us. What are we going to do? You know, we just have to take it, accept our fate. That's how it seems, and I just can't. I can't. It's a lot to take in. I tend not to focus on all of it. I mean, if you take things to heart for everything, you're going to be affected. It's going to stress you out. But for me right now, I kind of am. Well, I've calmed down, but I have been stressed for a little bit of added value time for some reason, which I don't think I should have had to do. It is unfair. Not being refused. 25 years on. And looking back at legislation for Immigrations Act 2014, 2016, and you got the British Nationalities Act 1981. All of these combined still were not enough to cover things that needed to happen in order for people to not be affected by it. Why did they do all this legislation but then leave one little loop black hole there? Why? What's the point there? Did they think of it? Did they care? Because when you look at other bits and bobs, like the fines companies and businesses can get for employing illegal workers, but when you go back and look at people who are adopted from a Hague Convention now kind of country before the Hague Convention was actually put in force, it becomes a whole new ball game. It's everything. The Adoptions Act as well. You've got the Children's Act from Children's Rights, and that should be pushed by government due to the Human Rights Act. You've got all of that. Yeah, it's insane. But I will try and unfold this as time goes on into something a bit more easy to understand. But right at this moment, it's looking hopeful, but it looked hopeful before, and it's still actually in the same similar but kind of worse situation than previous times before that. So yeah, constantly being affected by governments, like they seen that I'm in the world. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy, he needs to struggle. Yeah, this category, yeah, definitely. I don't know how many other people are in this kind of situation, but it's a big situation. The more people, if they probably are on leave to remain visas, who knows? Because that should not be for people who are adopted, unfortunately. Renewing it every 2.5 years for 10 years. And the government started this thing where, people on workers' visas now coming into the country and now going to have their stay before they can get indefinite leave to remain to 10 years. 10 years of renewing. That's what I was on, and I've been here for 25 years. By the time, if I do that now, by the time I am able to apply for citizenship, I'll be nearly 40. That, for me, is a lifetime gone of me having restrictions put on me, my Freedom of Movement Act probably being restricted by all of these things, and frankly, this is not on, and I'm not going to stand for it, and I'm going to try and do what I can and everything, in the only way that I can as well, because obviously, yeah, there's lots of things that are, yeah. But anyway, there's my next update video. But thanks for watching if you got this far.